let's go ahead and take a look at this article, which comes from Essence, saying more women than ever are single and it's going to change the economy forever. Now, listen, this is Essence. This is the blacks talking about the black women. So let's see what they got to say. So women are asserting their independence, rightfully so, but it could cost them in the long run, according to a new report by Wells Fargo. Shout out to the vice president at Wells Fargo. Women are doing for themselves, and it's changing the way the economy operates, or at least that's what a new report by Wells Fargo is suggesting. An outsized number of U.S. women are unmarried, a record 52% as of 2021. This is the largest number ever, according to the Census Bureau. A verified tracker. This is not just somebody who said they heard, maybe their mama told them. No, it's the census, okay? Who has been tracking Americans' marital status since at least 1900. At that time, 7%, wow, of surveyed women were single. Wow, so I can't do it. So in the 1900s, it was at 7%. And now, 2021 anyways, up to 52%. Can't wait to see what 2022 says, because it's probably even more. Although this data supports the assumption that women are more economically and socially independent than ever, it could bode financially bad for the future. The gender wage gap continues to plague many women, particularly single mothers. Are you kidding me? Somebody lying. From making the same economic gains as single men and married couples. Are they trying to tell us, the Census Bureau, Wells Fargo, in essence, that single women, specifically single mothers, don't make as much money as single men and married couples? But I thought all these women was independent. All my women, independent. Where all that go? Strong, independent, I don't need a man. Strong, independent, I don't need a man. Somebody lying. Women who have never been married made 92% of what never married men did in 2022 and have 29% less wealth, according to the report. So, if you got married, you'd have more wealth, but you can't tell these people nothing. The sheer growth of single women is rippling across the economy and leaving a mark on the labor market, wealth, and spending, said Sarah House, senior economist at Wells Fargo and lead author of the analysis in a report by the Washington Post. The bad news, though, is that the wage gap between men and women has remained stuck over the past 15 years. Single women are filling a void in a very tight labor market, but they are still earning less than single men. I'm just so confused. As the outlet also pointed out, while single men out-earn single women, married couples had nearly 4 times the median net worth of single people in 2019. So you're trying to tell me that two people who decide to come together and bring their resources together and include their income together and build together and get real estate together and open businesses together and maybe do a plethora of other things actually have wealth? They actually have wages more than single people? But you biatches want to continue with the single, I can do it by myself, I don't need a man, which is fine. We're all for that too. We're rooting for you. We did it, Joe. Whatever you want, okay? But then when you see the videos of the women who are over here carrying on and complaining about the fact that there's no more food stamps or it's been reduced and I only get $20 and it's not fair and I got 15 million kids by 20 million men, then you want empathy and sympathy and we're supposed to say, oh, no. Because all of this single, we don't need a man, but we want to have all these kids by all these different men, and then mad because said man don't give you money. You get all the money if you get married. Does marriage resolve and solve everything? Absolutely not. But what is wrong with doing things that make sense, that are traditional, that are easier? If you're going to choose a bum, whether you're single or married, you're choosing a bum. So if the thought process is because your baby daddy ain't sugar honey iced tea, you knew he wasn't sugar honey iced tea before you took all that pleasure. But then you want to try to blame it on because that person wasn't crap instead of taking accountability for the fact that you chose someone who wasn't crap. If you married that person, he still wouldn't be crap. The problem is that you people don't seem to know how to pick a decent person. Why is that? That would be the question. All these women know certainly how to find someone to F them, but can't find someone to stick around. Can't find someone who can commit. Can't find someone who's about something. Oh, because that's right. You're all looking for somebody that makes $55 million a month so that you can sit around, lounge, and do nothing all day, half that all night. Don't make no sense for you to sit up here and look for someone who makes a decent salary, who's a hard worker, who's 75, 85, 95,000. No, that's just not enough. What exactly is what I would like to know? What exactly is it that you're looking for with all this money besides being lazy? Let's just take being lazy off the table. Let's just take out the fact that you don't have to work. Let's take that off the table, okay? What exactly is it that you all think that you're going to get with these crazy salaries that you're asking about? Travel, vacation homes, Teslas. So it's all stuff then. At the end of the day, it's all about what you can get because you can't get it yourself. But if you're strong, independent, you don't need a man, you should have all that stuff. Not like the girl who sat up there and had the track career in college who was stealing, embezzling, whatever you want to call it. Now she going to jail. Now she ain't going to be no track star. Not like that. We talking about the legal way. If everybody's doing it for themselves, they got all this moolah, everything is everything, strong, independent, why in the Black community, and this is not necessarily about Black people, this article, but why is all this single women with children high percentage? The math ain't mathing. I'm going to need someone to explain, help me understand. Why is it that if you're doing it all for yourselves and you got it all together, why are y'all on TV all day, half the night, crying about the loss of food stamps during the emergency pandemic that's over? It's over. Inflation is inflation. Inflation going to inflate regardless. So what are we missing here? What are we missing here? Somebody tell me. I'm going to need someone to tell me what am I missing? Because something just ain't right. Ultimately, unmarried women's dollar doesn't pack as much power as an unmarried man's. Oh my goodness. And this is in essence, let me read that again. Ultimately, unmarried women's dollar doesn't pack as much power as an unmarried man's or married woman's. But we all know that y'all don't believe in data and statistics and real information. You'd rather just pull something out of your ass and say, no, this is what it is. We got it. We know. Misery is the new happy for Black women. We know. Single women spend an average of $39,000 in 2021, compared with $41,000 for single men. Women mostly tend to spend on things they need. Of course they do, because they're alone. You taking care of kids. So you have to pay for all their needs, and then you're going to complain about the bum that you chose, and then the next bum that you chose, and then the next bum that you chose, and the next, and the next, and the next. And then you got 8 children, 12 children, and then you have nothing to leave them, nothing to offer them but poverty, and then you're mad because the food stamp pandemic amount has been reduced. Even though it's a supplement, let's not forget that, but you think it's supposed to cover everything so that you can then spend your money on what you want. Make sure the state takes care of what you need for you and your kids so that you can use your money for whatever you want. Single women tend to have less wealth. Well, duh. But, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all know it all. Just call me names because that's going to solve your situation. I'm a transgender, pick me, mammy, small penis, ugly, all of that. All of that. But how does that change your life? Please let me know. Single women tend to have less wealth, and that's particularly true if they're single mothers. House said to the Washington Post, overall, given their low income, more spending goes to necessities. Well, most of this is common sense, but shout out to Wells Fargo and Essence for putting this article out here. We know you all won't listen, but, can't say I didn't tell you. It is what a TI is, and it comes from Essence. You gotta trust Essence because they black. All right? Y'all gonna do what you gonna do, and you get all them results, and we just gonna sit here, we gonna watch, we gonna listen, we gonna judge. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.